Yeah, I'm gonna say the Pistons season was a letdown, though. I'm not even gonna lie. That shit was a letdown. Like, you gotta be real with it. Yo, let me know if y'all can hear me. If anybody up on here. Oh, they 13-17? Okay, Clippers and all right, Knicks and Grizzlies are next. So, we got 2 games coming up today. This evening, we got the Raptors and the Hornets and Knicks and Grizzlies. Let's go, baby. Yo, what's up, B? Can you hear me? Decline. Okay, so we got my dog Money Always against the Raptors. Emmanuel quickly. I bet. Thank you, bro.
Wow.
Ooh, now it's not comfortable.
This Paul George is moving too. Current level 40. Ooh.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. We've got Emmanuel quickly. He's out there with Dick. Barrett is out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's Mobo in at the 4-man
He's out there
position.
with Dick.
And for Charlotte, they've got Miller. Money out there with Ball. Then it's Williams. And it's Money in at power forward. Well, Greg, we know tonight marks the end of the year, the calendar year, but we're still in the thick of this NBA season.
No doubt, Kevin. And for teams that aren't doing as well, this is a good opportunity to reset. Leave all your troubles in last year and usher in the new one with a new mindset.
Now Ball.
Money Always had a great game the other night.
Pass to Money. Launches a 3. It's good from long range.
In the passing ball displays.
I see they got the Happy New Year sign right there. I like that.
He takes pride in his ability to facilitate.
Let me know if the game audio is too loud.
Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
It's rebounded by Quickly. And it's the Raptors ball, getting their first look of the season at this Hornets team.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Toronto shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
Yeah, so we got the PlayStation 2 working. I cleaned it out. I fixed it. Blew the dust out of it. PlayStation 3 still work. Got all the data from the PlayStation 4.
First one falls for. And after years
there's no
of
excuse
rumors
why
around
the
OG
dynasty should
Anunoby and
not be
Pascal
moving on now.
Siakam, the Raptors dealt them both.
Well, I like what they got back, Kevin. At some point, you got to cut the cord, and they did that. They brought back kind of the hometown hero in R.J. Barrett, along with a few picks, which gives them some flexibility. So it was a time for a new direction in Toronto, and trying to add to that exciting young core is priority one.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. First quarter, just over a minute played. It's good.
Okay, Money always.
Money's got his second bucket tonight.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, here's Quickly. His last outing, 16 points for him. It's Barrett on the wing, covered by Miller, kept alive. Here's Mobo, off with the layup. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. So the wing on the left.
Go, 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 go. Look at the paint wide open.
Ball against Quickly. Back to Harden. Here's Money in the game against Chicago. He was very impressive.
Money always. Let's go,
Here's
baby.
a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is
Where
guard
my
that guy.
dog Money at anyway?
Quickly with it. Lob pass to Pirtle. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
And Quickly, not just a scorer, he's also solid at finding teammates.
To the middle. Pirtle with the steal. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Quickly the pass to Pirtle. Back to Quickly. Toronto working the ball around now. Shot clock at 5. Here's Barrett with the fadeaway. That one wide left. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Harden the pass to Money. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Ball against Quickly. Back to Harden. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Miller, no luck.
And close to making the
Jack
defense
that money
pay
up.
for the lax coverage that time.
And Barrett slams it in.
It's awesome to have a guy at that size be able to accelerate and elevate like RJ did there.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
Ooh, Money always.
It's like trying to stop the train when he's coming in for the slam.
And so Quickly will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors.
He made my BOGO
They
go.
trail by
One
1.
more.
They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win. Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
R.J.
Cash,
Barrett
nigga.
has established himself as a guy
Cash,
who
nigga.
can play a lot of different roles. Brent, a very versatile player.
A versatile player, Kevin, for sure, and the scoring has been there, but I don't think that's what you rely on with R.J. Barrett. You want him to be a complementary player that plays in different positions on the floor to put the defense at a disadvantage. He's that skilled, and he has that
Damn.
ability to grow that way. Yeah, Barrett is a strong finisher, so don't expect a little bit of contact to stop him cold.
It's his first trip to the line.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
He misses the free throw.
You can see the focus here from R.J. Barrett. He brings a subtle intensity to his game on both ends of the floor.
And some changes
Yo,
here
what's
for the
up,
Hornets.
Chase? How you feeling,
Bridges,
bro?
he's checked in for Williams. Trey Mann comes in for Brandon Miller. And Miller's subbed in for Ball. And the second free throw, good.
Got the
Hornets
Weber
leading
State
by
pride
3.
again. Damian Miller.
On the wing, man. Pass to Money. Pulls up. And there's another
Money
one
always.
for the Hornets.
And obviously his momentum.
Hey, let me know if
from
the game
last
audio
game
too
has
loud, bro.
carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Pretty good. Just spent the weekend with the fam. Did you? Yeah, we got to play Green Bay again in the in the divisional round this Saturday. So this is how it is. This the lineup for this week. Tonight, right? We got 2 games. We got Hornets and Raptors, Knicks and Grizzlies. Tomorrow we got 2 more basketball games. Wednesday we got 2 more basketball games. Thursday and Friday we got some FCS Division II, Division III, junior college football action. Saturday and Sunday, NFL divisional round and NFC championship. And Monday night we got the college football playoff championship with the Washington Huskies and Utah Utes.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out
Damn, my
east
brain
already.
good as
We are
shit if
in
I just
December.
remembered all that shit.
Taking a look at Toronto, they're 8th in the conference and really looking to improve on the back end of the season. And of course, the Hornets, 2.5 games back.
And you know, for the Hornets, they're already looking to the offseason. And that's a shame. Their fans deserve a little bit more from this team.
And the body language right now kind of telling the story. Losing takes a huge toll on you, especially during an 82-game grind. Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Wow.
Money
And that
always.
sort of showmanship is just deflating
Oh, my
right now
goodness.
to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G
fuck?
Slam Cam.
Patrick Beverly.
That one goes. Count it.
Well, Beverly showing a bit of his speed right there, out of the blocks, hoping to get something on the drive on the inside.
And so it's Charlotte with it after the Raptors pick up 2. The pass to Money from downtown. It's good for the 7th time this
Money.
game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
And they are
Yeah,
shooting
what a
the
dunk.
lights out.
Yeah, that's a
from
fire-ass
distance here
lineup.
early.
Here's Beverly. Miller grabs the miss.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
How much
Hey
money
guys,
got?
let's get your
Oh, he
take
got
on the
16
scoring
already?
breakdown so
Damn.
far for the Hornets.
2 shots.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
And like I was saying a few streams ago too, though, when we get to the
Both good
playoffs,
from
we're
the
gonna turn
line that time.
And you
the
can tell
time
he's
up to 10
feeling
minutes.
confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Damian Miller.
Miller against Beverly.
Damian Miller was one of those guys that
Here's
was
Bannon.
supposed to help
Still without a basket.
Weber State win a national championship. Him, JoJo Miller, Victor
11
Wembanyama.
feet
Yes,
away.
Victor Wembanyama went to Weber
Hornets
State.
with the rebound.
I let him play for Weber
This
State.
game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders.
But it's like they
partly
just
because the
couldn't
other
get
team's
over that
defense
hump,
was
though,
a
dog.
no-show.
Like,
Yeah, with the
well,
defense
hopefully,
struggling like that, I think they just stayed with
LaShawn
a
Jackson,
healthy,
Tommy Gunn,
consistent
Cole
pace to get
Jordan,
that
Malik
win.
Here's
Stacy,
Beverly
Samaj
after the basket
Walker,
by Charlotte.
Yusuf Nowitzki, Andre Karolinko II, Chris Van Horn,
1:22 left here in the first
Damian
quarter.
Bishop,
They need
Zion
this.
King. Damn, I just ran the whole team down.
Well, the D's so tight on him, and it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip.
See, my brain is good. I can remember this shit. I just gotta stay on top of this shit.
This game to
like
watch
a fat man on a hooker. You feel me?
One team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Walter. 11 points for him in that last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. The 10-footer finds the target.
Assist from Chris Boucher.
Yeah,
44 seconds left in the first quarter. Miller against Beverly on the wing. They get it back. Ridgely. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
That was a hell of a block. When you see me on the freeway,
Miller against Beverly.
Baby, don't pass.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
Patrick Beverly's going to come at you every night. He's been an inspiring player that way, daring the defense to get physical with him on that play.
The Raptors shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. That free throw missing.
One of the better perimeter defenders in the game, and in the golden age of scoring point guards, Patrick Beverly doing his best to slow them down on a nightly basis.
The natural, he's checked in for Miller. And the Raptors also making a change. Wasson's checked in. And he's good on the second.
9-point
Hornets
game.
leading by 9. Pass to Money. Fires the 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Yeah, they built
I'll tell my dog got 21 in the first quarter.
Well, a lot of importance placed on
Hey, if y'all don't get money
shooting.
always, I'm going to say
And
Charlotte.
tonight you
If
can
Charlotte
see
don't
why
get
after
money
that kind of
always,
quarter
some
exploding
help,
from the perimeter.
trade him. Trade him. But I would love to see money always either in Seattle or LA. Send him out west.
The first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Hornets lead by 12. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center.
But also, we do got a lot of great talent from College Hoops 2K8 Dynasty, Underclassmen Year 5 coming into the new 2K8, well, the new NBA 2K Dynasty or whatever. We got some great players. Like I said, we got Tayshaun Prince. We got LaShawn Jackson, Tommy Gunn, Cole Jordan. We got Allen Iverson. We got Chance Carter. We got Brandon Rose, Damian Bishop, Zion King, Yusuf Nowitzki.
And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast.
We got a nice little lineup.
And a comfortable margin for the Hornets here, guys.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Hey, Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that
That's
level.
one thing about LaMelo Ball, dog.
It's Miller and
that nigga don't want to play no fucking
LaMelo Ball is out there with
defense,
the natural,
fool.
and it's Williams at the 5 spot.
Tommy Gunn.
So
Ain't
that's
that dude
who
a
Charlotte
box?
starts the second. Now, here's Ball. He's coming off a 16-point game against Chicago.
Hey, listen here.
A second chance effort.
I needed some characters for my fucking
Williams
dynasty.
has got the lead up to 12 now for Charlotte.
Listen here. Mind your business. I needed some characters for my dynasty.
A lot bigger.
But listen though, his little brother played for Weber State. Ryan Gunn. He plays quarterback for Weber State's football team. Tommy plays for the basketball team.
Clock at 6.
Ryan plays for the football team.
From deep three-point land.
Listen, sometimes you gotta get creative.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was
By being somewhat
there.
creative. You feel me?
That's unfortunate.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Ball against Quickly. Pass to Purtle. Back to Quickly. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Quickly's got 4 points now in the quarter.
All kinds of grit there on the inside from Emmanuel Quickly.
For Jakob Poeltl, his parents paved the way for him to become a professional athlete. And I'd say Brent did a good job.
Well, it's a good point, Kevin. They were doing some blocking.
Never have I
own,
ever
just
seen
not
so much
basketballs
interest in the state
like
of
Jakob
Idaho
does.
in
Both
my
of his
soul.
parents, members
Why you
of
say
the
that, bro?
Austrian
What
national
happened?
volleyball teams and building some roofs on some people trying to put down a few slams.
Poeltl's shot is off.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Toronto calls timeout.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And the Hornets making a change here. Miller's checked in. And how about we check the numbers for Emmanuel Quickly?
Yeah, he got some good numbers, especially for the last 6 games. His efficiency per game, though, it's like that, 72%.
Raptors trail by 15.
Nothing wrong with Weber. I just never seen so much attention since Boise won the Fiesta Bowl.
11 feet away.
But you know, Weber State, that's Utah.
And Barrett gets it to go. Barrett's got 5.
And Barrett does have the size to go in there and mix it up.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Ball. Again, the Hornets score.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys.
I like
at the right
LaMelo
time.
for Charlotte.
Basketball IQ is something
But I
that
feel
gets
like
talked about,
Charlotte
but
could have a better
it's
point guard
importance to a team
from
showing
like
up
my
here,
dynasty.
running plays
Like,
that turn into
Money
scores.
said he want to make some
Now, here's Miller. After R.J. Barrett's miss.
He did say he want to make some trades, though.
And a chance now to look at the schedule coming up for the Toronto Raptors.
Yeah. That's Utah,
On
bro.
Thursday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. Then on Saturday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Miami Heat.
And for the matchup with the Cavs,
Yeah, that's Ogden,
it's going
Utah.
to be a bit of a measuring stick for them. See just how they stack up with a team that most would feel has the edge.
I like how they got the Happy New Year decorations around the scoreboard, this ticker and shit.
That free throw good from Miller. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
He hits both from the stripe. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Passes it to Banner.
Charlotte is
Here's
not
Dick.
playing like a number 10 team.
He takes it in, and he finishes nicely.
But I see
on the
why
way.
they're number 10 team, because their
Dick's got his
defense.
first points of the game.
And that's what makes Dick dangerous. You can't just play him as an outside shooter. He'll go to the hoop like he did there.
Now, here is Miller. He had 10 points in the win against Chicago. It's Miller on the win. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Quickly. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Miller, that's for 2. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Cash money.
Ball's got 3 assists tonight. In the corner, Barrett with it. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Barrett's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, finding some room there on the perimeter.
Kawhi
The
dropped
lefty,
39.
R.J. Barrett knocks it down.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. You know, whether he's coming off the bench or Brent starting, Emmanuel Quickly can score.
IQ is something else. I mean, he finished second in the Sixth Man of the Year voting in one season. He's capable of putting up 30 as a starter or as a reserve, but it's a unique perspective to sit on that bench, watch the flow of the game, and come in and be impactful. IQ does that.
Some changes for Charlotte. Money comes in for Bridges, and Money subbed in for Ball. And Zoe Miller will bring it up for Charlotte. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta, where they'll take on the Hawks. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. There's the pass to Money. Lets it go with the 3. 9 for 9. Extremely accurate. Guys cannot miss.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Now, here's Quickly. He's got 8. Here's Mobo. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here's Miller outside, and it's the Hornets another 3.
All that time out, baby.
Miller there, ready to fire as that pass is coming.
Toronto calls timeout. We've seen Money really having a great game.
He's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
A new group in now for the Raptors.
And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for R.J. Barrett. Right around 21 points per, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up. Fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
It's good.
Patrick Beverly.
Beverly's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Yeah, kind of tough on the defense when you let Beverly beat you on the inside. That can get his confidence going from the outside. So damage from the paint that time.
Now, here is Miller. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And here's Harden for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Miller's got 4 assists in the game. Raptors trail by 19. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the league recalibrated its emphasis on fouling during last season. Commissioner Adam Silver said there was a sense that offensive players had too much of an advantage. So an adjustment was made. Fans want great offense, but they want players to be allowed to play defense as well. I think that's what we're seeing. Kevin, it's a welcome change.
Welcome indeed, no doubt about it, D.A. And the Raptors with the ball, following the bucket by the Hornets. Pass to Boucher. Here's Abaji.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Outside, Barrett. 5 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night.
It's a +5 advantage for them. And
good layup.
After that one.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
About to say, he got like 30.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverly.
Oh, I'm about to say.
That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Trey Mann, he's checked in for the Hornets. That one's in.
Trey
His
Mann.
first shot this game.
Yeah, I
And
think Charlotte
Matador
might keep him. Charlotte should
That's
keep
one of
him.
the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas
Yeah,
right
he
now.
will be the
just
backup
gift
point guard for
wrapping
next year.
points.
Keep him,
Now,
Charlotte.
here's Barrett. He had 16
Well, backup
points
shooting
in the
guard,
win
one of
against
them.
Brooklyn.
Let's us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
There's 53 seconds left to play.
Oh, my
here in the half.
Jesus.
You can tell right
That nigga
now
not-
the teammates
he
are
got 30
scanning the
points.
floor to find
He not
him
letting
and
up.
feed him. Why
That
not?
nigga not
He's
letting
on it
up.
right now.
Here's Walter. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And Beverly kicks to Boucher. Clock at 6. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And that's a rare turnover, just their first here in the half. So that's one thing we've seen them do pretty well, valuing their possession.
Bridges, he's checked in for the Hornets. The natural comes in for Brandon Miller. And the Raptors also making a change. Lawson's checked in. Here's Money. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Beverly. Lays it up and banks it in. Beverly's got 9 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Harden against Lawson. The high post shot. Harden's shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's Charlotte running away with this one. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
How about this? A major upset brewing. Welcome to the halftime show. Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's Charlotte in control. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
They had a tremendous first half from the three-point line. Their shot selection was pretty sound, considering how many threes they took. And the confidence of the shooters, now that's outstanding.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
The shooting percentage they allowed was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping into the defense. They need to take some pride on the other end. Just lock it in, lock it in, lock it in.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, bugger.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
And so quickly, we'll bring it up for Toronto. So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Pirtle. Barrett is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Dick in at the shooting guard position. Hornets leading by 19 points. Passes to Money. Boucher with the steal. Now Dick. The pass to Boucher. Poked away. Oh, and here comes Miller all alone. And it's Miller with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Quickly looking it over. Williams with the block. Down low. Takes it out to Harden. Shoots over Dick. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Williams. Harden's got 5 now.
He shot a lower than average volume here tonight, but his efficiency doing it has helped the team build the lead. This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here is Harden. The Raptors getting the bucket. Teardrop shot, and the basket is good. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And the Raptors with the ball after the basket by Charlotte. Here's Boucher. Miller grabs the miss.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room. Well, that makes sense. All night they
That's
asked
what I'm
him
saying.
to shoulder the scoring
Harden
load,
shot over that
and he
shit.
is not
Yeah.
disappointed.
Here's quickly. He's got 8. Outside, Barrett. Pass to Pirtle. Dick with it. Pass to Boucher. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Can't hit from in close. Miller, that's for 2. Rebounded by Barrett.
Yeah, Miller got to sit down.
Only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
Let's
pause
say
for just
4
a moment
for
to
14.
see the teams that have been extremely effective with their three-point shooting this past month. The Hornets 4th.
Over the last month, they've been extremely disciplined on the perimeter, not really rushing to get attempts
that's
off,
1 for 4.
but
I'm
taking
about
their
to
time
say.
to find the best looks.
Miller, that's for 2. He drains the quick shot. Miller's got 6 points. The
Yeah, they
Raptors
gotta
have
shake
gone
that
2 of
shit up.
5 shooting here in the third quarter. And the Raptors call time here. We've seen Money really having a great game.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They
That's
need
what
to
I'm
try and
saying.
deny
Like,
him the
keep that shit
ball
in
in the
bounds,
paint
player.
to keep him away from the basket.
Some changes for Charlotte. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Williams. And Ball subbed in for Money. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Dick. He's off on that one.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the
Man,
scoreboard, but
Charlotte
really in
needs
the
some
rebounding
defense.
numbers
Like
as
they
well.
got that shit offensively. I mean, yes, they cause bad shots and shit sometimes, but like you gotta be consistent with
On
that
defense, Charlotte. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
Barrett does a good job there just creating the shot for himself. He is a scorer.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 8. Here's Money. Some solid defense from Pirtle. In Toronto, they've gone 3 of 8 so far
That's
in the
his
third
first miss
quarter,
of the
looking
night,
to
I
lock
think.
in that rhythm. They grab their own miss. Second chance shot, and Dick lays it in. Dick's got 6 points in the quarter.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Oh my damn, he's about to rise up right now.
Taken third
right
overall
now.
in 2020.
Rise up.
LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
That's good from Ball. Ball hits them both. And here is Quickly. He's got 8. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA chose to extinguish G League Ignite. G League President Sharif Abdul-Rahim says with the changing environment across youth and collegiate basketball, now is the right time to take this step. But Kevin, in its short time, the Ignite produced double-digit draftees. So the experiment was a success.
A huge success, DA. Thank you. Here's Quickly. Following the basket by LaMelo Ball.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
quickly with it. He's had his share of big nights at the offensive end, that's for sure. His scoring average is at 18 points a game. Here's Dick. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
They're going to have to foul.
Here to look at the numbers.
If they don't,
money.
shit.
He's been on a remarkable
put that shit in the
tear
basket
this
every
past
time.
month, putting up about 18 points per, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
And the first one at the line is good. Ball hits them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
All right, a chance to check out some stats.
Too many turnovers.
Over the last month, he has been spectacular. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And he really is the consummate playmaker. Always keeping his head on a swivel. Searching for the open man. Completely unselfish basketball player. Now, here is Miller. He's got 8. Fires it up. Miller, no luck.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Ball against Beverly. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Miller, right side. Shoots over Walter.
Ooh.
Ball. That's good. It's Miller with the assist.
They out there playing street ball with these niggas.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. Miller outside. Lays it up off the glass. Miller's got 8 points in the quarter.
Weber State
That's how you
product.
draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Knocked away. With the teardrop. That shot's off. He's made half and missed half of his 8 shots. Passes it to Abaji. Drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
We've got 1:28 left in the third. And there's the pass to Bridges. It's Miller on the wing. Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock. Miller, the pass to Money. Takes a 3. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Here's Ball. The Raptors getting the bucket. Here is Miller. He has 7 for 3. Bridges, good. And Miller gets the assist. Bridges has got 7 points in the game.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
To Toronto.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Beverly.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
One shot.
And the technical free throw is good. Charlotte making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Money. Money comes in for Miller. And it's Trey Mann in for Miller. Harden against Lawson. Pass to Abaji. All alone. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. And there he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
And so is Charlotte, sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Hornets shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Williams is out there with Nurkic. Then it's Trey Mann. And it's the natural, and it's Okogie in at the small forward. So that's the Hornets 5.
Good to watch Nurkic out there concentrate on his passing. At 7 feet tall, he sure can scan the floor.
Here's Lawson, and he drives in, and he comes up with the deuce.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Here's the natural, Lawson defending. The shot from 20 feet away. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And Nurkic finishes inside. Nurkic has got his first points in this one.
Such a big body down there. Nurkic battling.
Inside. Here's Lawson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Outside Williams. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. And the natural gets it to go.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside. Fading away, he buries that one in traffic. Takes great body control to make that one go.
Here's Temple. Pass to Banner. With the drive. 6 to shoot. And the rebound by Nurkic.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Hornets have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. And Nurkic gets it to go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Temple, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
First free throw is good, and Toronto making a change here. Quickly's checked in. And both free throws good for Temple. Here's the natural. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Rebound by the Raptors.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And the Hornets with possession here. Here's Daly. And it's good off the back rim and in. The Naturals got 8 points in the quarter. Raptors have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Wasted no time on that one.
And the D has to guard the perimeter just a little bit better, especially when Quickly is hovering around that arc.
Passes it to Nurkic. Now, here's Quickly. Free throw line jump shot. Temple can't get it to go. On the wing, Man. Lawson defending. Man gets the bucket.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Now Lawson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. Money's checked in for Charlotte. Miller comes in for Josh Okogie. Pirtle, he's checked in for the Raptors. R.J. Barrett comes in for Garrett Temple. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Money passes to Nurkic. Here's the natural. Quickly covering. And the pass to Money. And Pirtle pulls it down. Here's Barrett driving in. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
And how about RJ getting a little bit fancy with that one as he flushes it home.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Hornets have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. It's stolen by Barrett. And here's Quickly for 3. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Man, y'all has played too much.
Here's the natural. Quickly covering. Pass to Money. High post, Nurkic. Some nice pass in here by Charlotte. And the basket by Money.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Back to Quickly. Jacks up a 3. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Quickly's got 11 points here in just the second half. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Nurkic the pass to Man over Lawson, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And here is Quickly. And Barrett gets it to go.
Yeah, Barrett getting down low doesn't mean he can't be aggressive. He was on that play.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
from 11 feet away, and it's quickly missing. And the Hornets shooting just phenomenal here tonight, 73% from the field. Here's Money, and the shot is good. Money's got 41.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hornets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Money.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Bridges comes in for Yusuf Nurkic, and Money subbed in for Trey Mann. A trend in the NBA, and one, Brent, that I like, new downtown arenas. They seem to be everywhere.
Well, Kevin, it's because you love to eat so much, and the restaurants are nearby, so walking distance helps. But yeah, it invigorates the city. You have people clamoring to get to the arena, to get out of the offices early, and it really brings the community together. So you love to see that kind of energy and buzz around any NBA stadium.
Here's Beverly. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Here's Money. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Trey Mann, he's checked in for Miller.
Trey Mann.
And the Raptors with the ball. Lawson outside. Here's Battle. Pass to Beverly. He's looking for Pirtle and finds him. Fades away. And another basket for Toronto.
I don't know how you say this in Austrian, but that's bully ball. Jakob Pirtle.
Here's Money. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Barrett can't connect, so no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.
Hey, you play too much, bro. I told you. All right, we got one more game left, and tonight, 10 p.m., we got the recruiting show for college baseball. I'm sorry. That nigga Money was a ball hog tonight. They dropped, listen, because they dropped 116. He put up 45. He like, man, fuck that. Hand me the ball. I'm going to do my thing. Yeah, we're going to get one more game in because after this game, I'm going to chill, take a nap so we can get back on for the transfer portal recruiting show. So, like I said, if you want to be recruited for some baseball, college baseball, come through, drop your shit in the chat. We're going to do that shit like that. AB, you trying to play on the baseball team? We could put you as like a third baseman or something. Third base, second baseman, first baseman or something.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting New York Knicks. At center, Mitchell Robinson. At power forward, Josh Hart. At shooting guard, Mikal Bridges. At the other forward position, Wells. At the other guard position, Jalen Brunson. The head coach of the visiting team is Tom Thibodeau. Introducing the starting guard, New York at the small forward position, standing 6'8", number 0, Jalen Wells. At center, 7 feet 4 inches, number 14, Zach Edey. At guard, 6'5", number 22, Desmond Bain. At forward, 6'11", number 13, Jeff Jackson Jr. At guard, 6'3", number 12, Jack Moore. The head coach of your home team, let's hear it for your Memphis Grizzlies.
Welcome to the New Year's Eve festivities here on 2K Sports. We're ready to bring the year to a close in style. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now, New York starting 5. We've got Mitchell Robinson.
Let's go,
Mikal
Knicks.
Bridges is out there with
Let's
Jalen
go,
Brunson.
Knicks.
And it's Josh Hart.
Let's
and
go,
it's Wells
Knicks.
in at the small
Let's
forward
go,
position.
Knicks.
And for Memphis, manning the backcourt, we'll see Moran and Bain. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the small forward position. Well, Grant, before ringing in the new year, we've got basketball to tend to. Can it be hard for players to stay focused?
Not really. I mean, these guys know they have a job to do. Maybe later they'll take part in all the festivities, but for now, it's all business.
And it's the Grizzlies to start it out. Brunson against Moran. Outside Bain. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
BA, it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Greg.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, BA. You got Morant, Bain, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
Huff's checked in for New York. Here's Edey. Pass to Morant. Here's Wells. 6 to shoot. Blocked! On the break. Here's Hart. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And so it's Moran who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Jackson. And it's rejected. And they get it back. Tries yet again. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And the foul called on the New York Knicks. Memphis shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Doris, it's hard to believe that Knicks' title drought has gone on for over 50 years now.
Oh, that fan base is just dying for an opportunity to win the championship. And here's the thing, BA, what I love about that fan base, through all the years where the Knicks struggled, on any given night, that building is as electric as any in the league. That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Morant surveying the floor. Pass to Edey. The jump hook, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. And New York has possession. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach for a minute, and we discussed Mikal Bridges. Coach said Mikal creates a lot of problems with his movement off the ball. He keeps the defense on its toes. We can't allow him to get into a rhythm. And he also praised Bridges' on-ball defense. He'll be the focus of their game plan tonight. Brian?
Thank you for that, Allie.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Pass to Moran. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by. Cleared away by Wells.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Morant. His last outing, he had 20.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Wells, that's good.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. To the inside. Here's Morant. Second chance effort. Deflected.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Here's Huff. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. That's for the Knicks.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Timeout called, Memphis. And this game, the first chance they've had to see New York.
Because they play in different conferences, these teams don't really see each other all that much. It makes it interesting here.
Right. They'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play.
And time for us to check in on the NBA assist leaders over the last 10 games. In the third spot, Ja Morant.
He's making a lot of friends with the way he's been moving the ball, setting up his teammates nicely in their favorite spots.
And so it's Memphis with it. They trail by 7. Wells misses.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
The hard work that Brunson has put in over the years, it really shows in his game, Dorrance.
I'll say this about Jalen Brunson. As his coach likes to say, he may not pass the eye test, but he passes the win test. Unbelievable footwork, fundamentals, and a clutch gene. Love Jalen Brunson's game.
Here's Brunson. The Grizzlies making their last shot. To the middle. To the wing, right side. Pass to Huff. Clock at 6. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
Outside Morant. Payne with it. Pass to Wells for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Yeah, impressive vision from Bane. Always looking to move it.
Here's Huff. And that one is stuffed right through.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Grizzlies trail by 8. Outside Morant. Here's Edey. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Wells, the pass to Jackson. Morant against Brunson. And it's Morant missing.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Wells. And another 3 from Memphis.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
And here's Brunson. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Excellent D there from Morant. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. It's a 5-point game. Lays it up and banks it in. Morant's got his second basket of the night.
Just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Now a timeout called by New York. And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim grab.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Knicks leading by 3. Left side Brunson. New York again can't hit. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Kennard on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth. 2 minutes.
And it's New York with a rebound. Simmons finds Anunoby. The kick out to Brunson. The 3 knocks down the triple. Brunson's got 7.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Here's Pippen. Brunson defending. That one goes in.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Bagley against Brunson. Doris, how about the evolution of Jalen Brunson's career from role player to star player?
Yeah, B.A., he begins his career as a backup point guard to the great Luka Doncic. But when given an opportunity to thrive without Luka in the playoffs, he did just that. Then he gets his own team and takes his game to an MVP level. Incredible evolution.
That free throw good from Brunson.
Well, because Jalen Brunson's such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
Both free throws good from Brunson.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Grizzlies trail by 6. Now here's Kennard. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Aldama, the pass to Pippen. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm. Now Brunson. Outside Simmons. Over Clark. That's good from Simmons on the assist from Brunson.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense
rest
so
in peace,
well.
Brandon Clark,
and I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Now here's Aldama. Still no points. Robinson with a steal. Fast break, New York. Here's Anunoby. Rips down the breakaway slam.
What you love about Mitchell Robinson is his ability to read and react to the opponent. Really good defensive instincts on display.
Here's Aldama. So far, he's averaging 11 points a game. Clark against Anunoby. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. Second
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for Memphis, Brandon Clark. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Clark. Jackson, he's checked in for Bagley. And Clark drops them both. New York leading by 6. Pass to Scott. Fires for 3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 5 here tonight. Jackson surveying the D. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. He gets it up, and it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't count. I'm so glad the officials were able to take a second look and make the right call.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. New York out in front. They're up by 11. And we'll be back with you shortly.
You're up by 11. You're up by 11. Yeehaw.
Let's get you back to the action on the floor as the New Year's Eve festivities continue. All right, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there.
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, but it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. We've got OG Anunoby. Jalen Brunson is out there with MP. And it's Huff in at the center position, locking down the middle. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shoot 2.
And he drops the first. Some changes for Memphis. Bane, he's checked in for Kennard. And it's Morant in for Pippen. It's both from the stripe.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Brunson against Morant. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
Desmond Bain. One side.
The free throw drops for Bane.
And such a unique player. Bane is a powerful guard with an incredibly soft touch.
Jackson on the wing. He got a piece of it. And we're now about a minute into this 2nd quarter of play. Here's Brunson. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Brunson's got 11.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Doris, OG Anunoby helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he was never able to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away.
Now here's MP. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Here's Wells. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Wells has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Well, as always, Jalen Brunson making the right play. This guy loves to set up his teammates.
He gets it in there.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
New York leading by 13. Now a timeout called by New York.
Your Grizzlies Youth Dance.
making a switch here. Bagley's checked in. Hart's checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for Scott. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
Miscue there. Hadn't had many of those so far, which is a big reason they're ahead.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis, coming off a win against the Blazers.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
In terms of two guards, these guys are putting in the work on the glass. Desmond Bane is second.
And think about it. These guards are willing to put on their hard hats and get physical on the glass. I mean, this kind of effort doesn't go unnoticed by teammates.
Oh, no doubt about it. Their contributions on the glass provide their team with a huge bonus. As hard as they work on the glass, it makes things a lot easier for their teammates in the post. Lessens the load a little bit on those interior guys.
And it's Morant missing.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Back to Hart. Pass to Bridges. His first shot attempt. And that one good. Bridges has got his first basket.
Sometimes the mid-range is your best opportunity. Bridges more than willing to make that shot work.
Outside Morant. Now here's Jackson. Off target from outside. Here's Wells. He's covered by Bagley. Wells misses.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And cleared for takeoff. Mr. Bane rising.
Here's Wells. And it's Bane with the rebound. And it's Bane with the ball for Memphis. Trailing by 13. After this game, they can look forward to Philadelphia, where they'll match up against the 76ers. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Here's Wells. Give him 8 points now. 5 to shoot. From about 19. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Now a timeout called by New York. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
Checked in for Memphis. Off the inbound. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Wells has got 5 points in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Edie. Shots blocked.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
That pass was about the location, puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Grizzlies trail by 17. Morant with it. A proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. Here's Bane. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Wells. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And there's the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob.
Second personal foul.
New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for the Knicks. Wells taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So for the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Huff. And Simmons is subbed in for Anunoby. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Now here's Aldama. No points so far. Just 4 to shoot. Releases from 15. They get it back. Here's Edey. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1.
Two shots.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. Here's Wells. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Milwaukee. Into the lane. Oh, a 2-handed power slam.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Well, the Grizzlies shooting at about 34% here in this game. Clark outside. Pass to Aldama. Here's Pippen. An 11-point game for him in the win against Portland. And he makes it. Pippen's got 8.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
1:19 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Wells. Aldama with the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Grizzlies trail by 20. 1:06 left in the first half of this one. Here's Pippen. Give him 8. Unloads from 13. And that one's long.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Well, the Grizzlies shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Here's Pippen taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Fast break, New York. Pass to Wells, fires from deep. And again, New York with the triple.
He's going off this quarter, a huge reason why this team is on top.
Wells has gone 2 for 3 from deep. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pippen. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Here's Wells. Inside. Second shot opportunity. From deep. Sinks it from distance. Wells has got 21.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
And so it's the New York Knicks firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Coach, the offense is flowing. What will be your message to the team at halftime?
Keep attacking, make the extra pass, get their size out of the lane, get the open man.
Thanks, Coach. Guys, got to keep being unselfish out there.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. New York holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, give us your take.
Well, they built this lead in large part because of the sharpshooters off the bench. The subs played a superb game. Get it? Sub, superb. I'm rolling tonight. I mean, they played like starters.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Jaren Jackson out there with Edie, and it's Wells in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
I mean, big-time finish from Jackson. He is a force out there.
Here's Brunson. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Edie. Pass to Bane. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First team foul.
Yeah, pretty fearless move by Bane, making sure he gets the shot off.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Bain drops them both. Here's Brunson. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
Yeah, just masterful use of the pick and roll by Jalen Brunson. Shot ready as soon as he wants to let it fly.
Pass to Wells. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Brunson. Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
Yeah, simply stated, Jalen Brunson filling it up right now. There are no signs that he's slowing down anytime soon.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Bain against MP. It's stolen by MP. Here's Wells. He's got 21. MP up top, hounded by Morant. Scott can't get it to go. The Grizzlies shooting just 37% so far in this one. Outside Morant. Outside Bain. Doesn't go that time. Oh, great D that time from MP. Here's Wells. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
Well, Josh Hart, the very definition of unselfish. How about keeping his eyes up and finding his teammate?
And here's Morant. To the paint. Wells, that's good. Wells has got 12 points.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Here's Wells. And it's New York with another.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Timeout called. Memphis.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Kennard comes in for Desmond Bain. And the Knicks making a change here. Pass to Wells. And here's Jackson. Kennard passes to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And here's Morant outside. And again, it's Memphis missing.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
MP inside, hounded by Morant. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And he drives in. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. Here's Jackson. And it's New York with a rebound. Anunoby's got 5 rebounds in the game. Brunson passes to Huff. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
It's blocked. And they're able to recover. The Knicks have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Fades. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
And stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Morant with the slam!
Yeah, good hands from Jaren Jackson Jr., showing why he's considered an incredible defender.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Brunson against Morant. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
That's all grit from Josh Hart. This guy will mix it up on the interior.
Morant against Brunson. And stolen by Brunson. Here's Scott. The finish. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Wells, the pass to Jackson. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And they recover it. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. And some changes here for New York. Simmons comes in for Hart. And it's Bridges in for Scott. There's a minute 40 left in the third. Bridges against Kennard. Aldama outside. Outside Bagley. Shot clock at 6. And here's the schedule for the Memphis Grizzlies. On Friday, they'll be facing Paul George and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Saturday, the Chicago Bulls come to town, kicking off a homestand for them.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
And he makes a first. Clark is checked in for Jackson. So he gets them both.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
New York has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Huff. Oh, wow. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Now here's Kennard. Still without a bucket. Pass to Bagley. Here's Pippen. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Simmons.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Down low. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Clark. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Aldama, the pass to Clark. Second chance shot. And it's good on the lay-in.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass. But every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Here's Pippen. 10 points for him. Here's Kennard. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. New York out in front, just dominating this one. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, Precious Achiuwa is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Campaign. And it's Simmons in at the 5 down low. And that one's good. Bagley.
Well, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
To the inside. And they pick up 2.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Here's Pippen. Pass to Kennard. To the paint. Here's Bagley. Now Clark. They grab their own miss. That's tipped and stolen by Simmons. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. A look at how all-star voting is going thus far.
And so much fun to see the tallies start to come in. See how things start to look.
Well, you look at Brunson. The fans have pushed him into the top 10 in the Eastern Conference voting.
And I'm glad they have. This is a guy who deserves to be up there with the rest of those names.
It's shaping up to be a terrific all-star weekend. More news to come as we receive it. Kennard, and he drains the quick shot.
Well, the mid-range game remains an important shot to have in your arsenal. Luke Kennard makes it look easy.
Now Payne, outside Achiuwa. Bridges, right side. Outside Payne. Let's go with a 3. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got his 4th assist in this one. Pippen, the pass to Bagley. Right wing. Here's Pippen, defended by Payne. Ball stolen. Here's the break. Here's McBride. And the finish on the break with the slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Stevens. Clark outside to the middle. And he lays it up and in.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
The Knicks have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Simmons, and it's Simmons with the jam.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And rejected.
That's a tremendous defensive read by Achiuwa. Send it back.
And it's Simmons with the jam.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Kennard with it. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really, very fast if things don't work out.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Outside Simmons. Uses the glass on the layup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And here's Kennard. Driving in. That one's good for 2. For New York, they've gotten all 6 shots to fall in the fourth quarter. Now here's Simmons. Now here's Payne. The D's right on him. Fires the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And the basket by Pippen. And New York has possession. Simmons looking around. And there's the drive. Yes, it's good. Simmons has got 11 points here in the second half.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Some changes for Memphis. Aldama comes in for Clark. And it's Jackson in for Stevens. And he can't hit the second.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
Inside, Simmons. And it's Bagley with a rebound. Bagley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Kennard passes to Bagley. Buries it down low.
They've come into the second half with renewed focus at the offensive end, putting in a big effort.
Knocked loose. Pass to Wells. 4-3. And again, New York with the triple.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot.
Kennard passes to Bagley. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, BA, and I liked it. The Stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second one. Here's Scott. Out to the right wing. Right side Simmons. Out to the wing. Here's Wells. Defended by Jackson. 4 on the clock. Releases. And it's New York with another.
The assist, Scott.
Here's Pippen. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
We've got 1:55 left in the final quarter. Here's Wells. Pass to Simmons from behind the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Now here's Bagley. The putback. The rebound by Simmons.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Knicks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Mr. Fundamentals.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
First team foul. Shooting for New York. Wells at the line for 2.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 51 seconds left in the fourth. Kennard against Bridges. A shot to stop the run. The Knicks pull it in. Here's Wells. Lets it fly from 18, and he hits the jumper. Wells has got 34 points.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Jackson, the pass to Aldama. Back to Jackson. The 3 is up. Hart pulls it in. Here's Wells. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.